Alright, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just want to say Happy New Year to everybody. I have been out for a minute because I haven't been feeling well, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was. However, if you hear me sounding a little bit stuffy or anything like that, just ignore it. If you're here, I believe it's safe to say that you are a lover of all things womanhood, femininity from a biblical perspective, self-care, personal development, and every other thing that comes up in healthy conversations amongst women. Today, being that it is officially 2024, I wanted to share some things that I do to help me remain in a very feminine flow. These are some really basic things. They're not extreme. They're things that you can do right now if you want to, or you can wait until tomorrow morning. I know that a lot of women try to find ways to embrace their femininity, to be more feminine, to accept the fact that that's the essence of who they are. And sometimes I think we can overcomplicate things, or we will simply focus on things that are kind of superficial in a sense. But these are just some things that I do from day to day that really just always make me feel really good, extra girly, and simply enjoy my life. One of the first things that I do every single day, without question, is open up all of the windows in my home. This is a non-negotiable. When I wake up in the morning, I start with my bedroom window, even though it's dark outside because I get up fairly early. But I open up my bedroom window, and then, I do my hygiene practices. But when I go throughout the house, I open my daughter's window, I open the window to my husband's office, I open the window to our extra spare rooms upstairs. And this just helps me to feel as though that I'm letting light into our home, and I'm not allowing myself to allow any type of depression in, any type of sadness to linger, any type of annoyance, nothing. I feel like it just gives me a fresh start to my day. I really do think I began to do this because as I shared before, I experienced a huge bout of depression in about 2015, 2016. And one thing that I hated was having the sunlight in when I was going through that depressive episode. And so I remember there were mornings I would wake up and be pissed off that the sun was shining in my room. And so I put up like a black blanket and everything. And I told myself I never ever wanted to get to that state. So I think subconsciously sometimes I open the windows so that I can make sure I keep myself in a joyful state, because truth of the matter is I absolutely love the sunlight. I love when the sun is shining into my home, and I don't like when things are dark. So that is why I open my windows, and I believe it just helps my mood to, be perked up. Another thing that is a non-negotiable for me that really helps me to feel more feminine is lighting candles, making sure my home smells good, turning on the wax machine with the wax melts. I just have to make sure things in my home smell good. So of course cleaning helps that, and it allows for, the scents that you just spray to actually stick in the air and last longer. I love a good smelling home. It's nothing like coming home from a long day out somewhere, or just even running out quickly and coming back and just smelling freshness in your home, whatever scents you like, whether it be like a cozy smell, something more spicy, floral, sweet, whatever it is. It's nothing like it. Or when people come over and they're like, dang, it smells really good in here. Or simply just watching a movie, on your couch and smelling great, fresh, clean aromas throughout your home. It smells amazing, it feels good. And I find that when people come over and compliment how my home smells, or when I'm just simply smelling them, it just makes me feel really good, really giddy. And that is something that I absolutely have to do every single day. Okay, I light candles in every single bathroom. Not candles, I'm sorry, I put wax melts in there. I light candles in my office, upstairs in our bedroom, in our bathroom. I have diffusers, everything to make sure our home smells good. And I just feel like it just gives that extra touch, that extra feminine touch to the home. And also it feels good to know that you're creating a space for your family to walk through that smells fresh and clean, and it doesn't smell stuffy or, just stale. It really does trigger like relaxation. Like after you clean for a long day, and then you light that candle. It's like, yeah, I'm done. I can relax. And it simply just creates a soothing ambiance in your home. The next thing I do to feel more feminine daily is play soft or playful music. I absolutely love music, but I love jazz. I love music that is uplifting. I find right now that I'm not in a place where I want to hear a lot of words. So if I do listen to something with words, it's usually worship music or even like a soft girl Christian playlist. I absolutely love listening to those. They're a mix between like soft R&B and jazz and little pop in there. So I find that it just keeps me uplifted throughout the day, and it really promotes productivity for me and even just a peaceful space. There are times when I don't listen to any type of music at all, and I simply allow there to be nothing but silence in my home, and that's peaceful to me too. I absolutely love silence, but if I am listening to anything, it's going to be an audiobook or some type of soft, gentle music. I don't like things that are blaring. I'm kind of past that stage. I used to do that a lot in my younger years, and I do have my moments where I want to listen to something loud, but it's usually worship music nowadays. So I'm really specific and intentional with what I play and the sounds that I play throughout my home. Again, that really just creates a space that is inviting, it's welcoming, it's productive, it is encouraging, and that just helps me to want to get things done and to get in a state of flow. So if I do turn on music, it's usually when I am working on something in Canva or Adobe and I'm trying to get things done and I don't want to get distracted, and it's another way for me to not allow my mind to drift off anywhere else. Okay, the next thing I do daily to feel more feminine is do my hair, put on perfume. Perfume, I think I do that first thing in the morning, even before I take a shower. I still just spray perfume on just really quickly because I just love smelling good at all times. Put on lip gloss. These things I have to do every single day. Okay, even if it's just slicking my hair back in something or keeping it in braids or a quick weave, whatever, just something so I can know that I have tended to my head and made sure I'm put together that way. And then just having lip gloss on just feels good because I'm not walking around with chapped, dry lips. And you know, if I'm on a Zoom call or speaking to my husband, my daughter, whoever, shoot, talking to myself, I know that I don't look crusty and dusty. You know, it just feels good having conversations with people and not having to lick your lips every 5 seconds and then your lips get drier. It's just too much. So I like to tend to my outward. Also, it simply promotes self-care and it enhances your self-esteem. I believe even if you're not leaving the house, you can just throw your hair up in a cute little bun, put a cute wrap on, or you know, throw some gloss on and some oil on your face, and it really does give you a boost in your self-esteem. I've talked to women before and they're like, I don't see the point of putting on lip gloss or, you know, moisturizer on my skin. It's just like, well, why not? Why not just take a moment to moisturize your face and put something on your lips, even if it's not lip gloss. Maybe you don't like lip gloss, but chapstick. What are your reservations in doing so, and what is it going to hurt? I'm not saying you have to get dolled up to walk around your house or to step outside and get the mail or to make your coffee, but just pouring into yourself a little bit every morning or every day really does make a huge difference. And like I mentioned with the other things, it helps you to be more productive, it helps you to be more intentional with your day, and you just feel good. You feel more girly, you feel more feminine, you are more embracing of your womanhood, and you'll find that your confidence definitely does have a boost. And the last thing I do every single day, I absolutely love learning. I like to research. I love finding information. I enjoy when God gives me fresh revelation on things. And one of the top things I love learning about every day is not just myself, but womanhood. I know I am a woman, but there are still things that we can learn about who we are. And so I take the time to listen to audiobooks or read a book on womanhood, whether it is womanhood in general, you know, emotional intelligence, how to build healthy relationships, taking care of your body, ways to embrace femininity, different ways to enhance your home, how to better style yourself. I like to look at all of that. I don't ever feel like I am a know-all, be-all in anything. I feel like there's always more that we can learn. We can learn something every single day, and I maximize on opportunities to learn. I love reading. I love listening to different people speak on various topics, and I believe that God has an infinite amount of information and wisdom that he wants to give to us. And I really do take the time to hear what the Lord has to say through the people that he's allowed to create products or services for my well-being. So I never take it as a small thing to sit down or even simply do a task and listen to something at the same time, whether that be playing the Bible when I'm driving, or reading my word in the morning or before I go to bed, reading a book, listening to an audio book, listening to a podcast, speaking to a friend on the phone and them teaching me something. I find a way every day to learn something new, and it just makes me a better woman. It makes me a better friend, a better wife, a better mother, and just a better daughter of God. And I believe it just helps me to be more well-rounded. And I don't just learn about womanhood, I learn about other things as well. I love sciences. I love learning about how to brush up on various skills. I just like to learn. And sometimes I sit and listen to things on animals or planets, and it's like, well, what is that stuff going to help? You never know. I listened to Miles Monroe, and I think it was like How to Love Your Husband or something like that. And one thing he mentioned is that God gives us, and I'm paraphrasing, but the Lord gives us revelation. He gives us information. He gives us knowledge. And when we go through various trials or situations or just experiences in life, there are times where, we're like, Holy Spirit, what do I do in this? And he's searching for what we have inside of us to give us the next steps or the keys. But if there's nothing there to pull from, if we didn't take the time to read his word, if we didn't take the time to get new information, there's really nothing to pull from to say, hey, I see that there's a deposit there. Let me show you how to use that. And so that was another eye-opening tool for me to say, you know what? I have something that the Lord can use. The Bible talks about studying to show yourself approved. And I think we just use that when it comes to ministry or things that have to do with operating in a congregation or the body at large, but we don't apply that to showing yourself approved in your design as a woman, or your design as a mother, your design as a friend, your design as a scientist, whoever. And I really want to maximize on everything that the Lord allows. And I remember the Lord just sharing with me that revelation is given to the one who seeks, like he'll reveal to you something new. But if you're not looking to learn, if you're not looking to understand, if you're not seeking him for the new, then you really do limit what he can reveal to you. So those are some things that I do to feel more feminine every day and to flow in my feminine grace. I really do hope that this video has helped you. And if there are some things that you do that you would like to share, drop them below. Like, what are some things you do to embrace your femininity and to make sure you're feeling feminine every single day? That is it for now. My name is Dale Pasco. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. If you want to connect with me on other social media platforms, I love meeting new people and I look forward to meeting you. So I will talk to you soon. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video.